morning, Sergeant. Good morning, Diesel. Good morning, you beautiful people. It's another new day. So we're sitting here just about in Guelph, Ontario. We've gotten our reset. We went to go see that movie yesterday. That was a lot of fun. So last night I went to go see Transporter 2, I believe it's called. I think it's 2. Really good movie. I went to go see it in the IMAX theater, which was a lot of fun. Today, we're gonna go switch trailers. I have a trailer behind me right now. I'm gonna go and drop that one at our yard in Guelph. And then from there, I'm picking up another trailer. Same yard, same place, don't even have to go get it. Awesome, I love it when they make it easy. I know, it's awesome. And that trailer's going down to Mississippi. So I will be down in Mississippi around about the time when you're watching this. Keep your eyes peeled on the freeways if you care. And you just might see me. I still look tired. I just got out of bed. So I'm gonna clean myself up, brush my teeth, and I'll talk to you in a little bit. We got our new trailer behind us. It's so much lighter than the last trailer. Oh, it feels so good. It feels like I'm just pulling air. I love it. That last load was so heavy. My truck was so sad. She's working so hard. I felt bad for her, but now we got a regular load behind us again. And we stopped at the en route behind my dirty windshield there. Just on our way out of Guelph, Ontario towards Port Huron, Michigan, where we're gonna be crossing into the United States. I got myself some teriyaki or something here. I think it's Japanese food, I think. Correct me if I'm wrong, maybe it's Chinese, Korean. I think it's Japanese food, right? Teriyaki house? I don't know. It's food from over there, and I'm looking forward to it because it's like some of my favorite. And another $600 of fuel today. 556 liters. Oh yeah. Just another day. $600 Canadian. So the last time I fueled was in Saint-Antonin, Quebec, near the New Brunswick border. So $600 got us all the way almost from New Brunswick down here to London, Ontario. That is about 1,400 kilometers. Just under 1,000 miles. 100 miles or so. It won't be the best fuel economy on this trip because I was so heavy before. So I'm not surprised that it costs a little more than usual, but we got a lighter load on us now, so fuel economy will be a lot better on the way down to Mississippi. But Mississippi's not gonna roll around the corner by herself. We actually got to go down there and go there ourselves. So let's get going. Let's cross into the United States. We're crossing, like I said, at Port Huron, Michigan. That's in north of Detroit, and we should be there in about an hour or so. Alright, so we are now on Highway 402. We're headed towards Port Huron, here in Ontario, Canada. Oh, it feels good to have a clean windshield again. Oh, man. So, not too long and we'll be in the state of Michigan. As long as they let us through the border. I don't see why they wouldn't. I promise there won't be any trouble. I'm a regular. They can trust me. Regular travel. I even have a fast card. Some of you asked how I cross the border. I don't use a passport at the border. I have a fast card. It's a U.S. government issued ID, and it's a trusted traveler status, which means that since I travel in the United States so much, I got a special trusted status, and I can get through the border a little quicker, or a lot quicker actually, when I'm traveling by land. That's the only way I can use it, by land. Now, they don't give these trusted traveler fast cards out to just anyone. Usually you have to have it for the purpose of work, and there's some thorough background investigations. I had to go through some serious background investigations to get my fast card. So they don't trust you for no reason. You have to first gain their trust, and then you have to keep their trust. That's how it works. So if you've had any problems with the law in the past, you're not going to get trusted traveler status, you know what I mean? bridge. But you still gotta pay to cross into the United States here. Over at Detroit, at that bridge there, they've already got the license plate ticketing, or whatever you call it, right? They'll take a picture of your license plate and they'll bill the registered owner. Here you still gotta pay cash. I always forget to get cash out. I had to stop at an ATM on the way here. It's $18.75 Canadian to cross here. I believe $16.25 American. This is called the Blue Water Bridge. Well, I'm just here at Customs and Border Protection, United States, here at Port Huron, Michigan. They wanted to take a look inside my trailer to make sure I had no crazy illegal aliens in there. I'd be just as surprised as they were if there would be something in there. I mean, I check it before I take a load to the border. If I have the ability to open the door, I'll take a look inside so that I can see what's in there. But sometimes they seal the load before you even pick it up. And I didn't even see what's in there. They could have loaded it up with a whole load of cocaine. Gave me paperwork, said it was peat moss, and said, there you go, take it across the border. And then guess what? I'd be the one getting nailed for it at the border. So I don't like it when they seal the trailer before the driver picks it up. I understand why they do that. They want to make sure it's sealed. But it's not their butt on the line when you go across the border with a whole load of illegal substance. It's the drivers. It bothers me when they seal the trailer before I get there, because I want to take a look in there. I want to see what's in there. I want to see if there's any ETs in there, any illegal aliens or anything, you know? I want to see if people tried to sneak some weapons in there, maybe. Try to get them across the border, and then someone would, you know, while I'm sleeping across the border, maybe they follow me across the border, and then they would go and retrieve the weapons from the trailer when I'm sleeping at a truck stop or something, right? It happens. That's why they check the trailers. That's why they like it when you show up to the border with a sealed trailer. Because they want to know that people aren't trying to smuggle stuff through the border using your vehicle. So there should always be a seal or a lock on the trailer when you get to the border. But I really wish that some shippers wouldn't put that on there until I had a chance to look in there. I'm the one doing the work. I'm the one putting my life on the line. Not literal life, my career on the line, going across the border, trusting you that you didn't try to slip anything in the trailer that you shouldn't have, right? No. I want to see what's in there myself. I don't trust anybody. United States of America. We're in Detroit right now. So we've been in the States for a little while already. Just about to turn onto Interstate 75, southbound here, I think, towards Flint and Toledo. Look at that on the right. That is
exit 2A,
fancy
right
building.
To I-75, then keep right.
Motor City. What is that? Interesting. Where? What? Right? What? Okay, right. You gotta turn right here. Another abandoned building on the left there. There's a lot of abandoned buildings around here. Industrial buildings. I've noticed that it's kind of an eyesore. You'd think that they'd tear it down.
Keep right onto I-75 south.
Right?
Then keep left.
Usually if there's a building that's unoccupied.
Keep left onto I-75 south.
Really? Are you done talking, Mandy? Can I talk now? Oh, ow. Potholes. Come on, Detroit. Fix your roads. That bottomed out my suspension.
In 1.2 kilometers, keep left onto I-75 south.
Anyways, like I was saying before I was rudely interrupted by the poor infrastructure. Off to the left there, you'll see Ambassador Bridge. That is the bridge to Canada from Detroit. That will bring you over to Windsor, Ontario from Detroit here. But I wasn't trying to make Detroit look bad in the last clip there. It's just, there's just happened to hit one of their potholes there. This highway that I'm on right now is actually very well maintained and very well made. It's nice and smooth. But the topic about the buildings in Detroit, yeah, it does concern me. Especially if I would live here, it would very much concern me having that many empty buildings. I mean, in Winnipeg, we have that too. We have buildings that are empty, but after a certain time, the city will destroy them because they attract crime, and you know, a lot of people will start making that their home, and it's unsafe. They'll start tearing it apart and burning it. You know, it's just better to knock it down and start fresh, sell the property, make it a new development. You know what I mean. So I'm here at the Flying J. Not exactly where, I'll tell you in the next clip. Good job, Sergeant, good job. Thanks for editing half the video for me. I'll take it from here. Thank you. Good job, buddy. You did good. Yeah, man, I did it all with no thumbs. Very good. Good boy. So I wanted to give a shout out to one of my friends. You met him in my video at Logger Fair. His name's Troy. He does daily vlogs as well. I've sort of gotten hooked on them. I wanted to share it with you guys. I'm gonna put a link down below in the description so you can go check him out. I think he's got about 10,000 subscribers or whatnot. I think he's someone you guys can relate to. I like his sense of humor. And it's not all about Halloween, like his vlogs are just like mine. Just like my vlogs aren't all about trucking, it's about my life. His vlogs aren't all about Halloween, it's about his life. But that's sort of one thing that he's really interested in. And he likes all the spooky stuff and whatnot. And with Halloween coming up, like I said, he's getting all excited and whatnot. So go check him out if you want. I'll leave a link down below in the description. How's it going, boy? Going good, just hanging out, man. How are you? Well, I was sleeping until you started talking. Quiet down a bit, man, quiet down. I love my family. My furry little family. My kids are really hairy. Fur babies. And watch what you're saying, man. It hurts my feelings. What? That hurts your feelings? Well, how about this? Hey, you were adopted. Just drop the bomb on them just like that. And they still love me. What do you know? Don't you just love dogs? You were adopted too, Diesel. Did you know that? You know that? Let's tell you, I don't care, man. I love you anyways. I love you anyways, I don't care. I'm full of love for you. What, are you shy about it? Come here, get up. Oh, what do you want? What do you want me to do, man? What do you want me to do? Sit down. Well, you just told me to get up. Now you tell me to sit down? Make up your mind. You are a good boy. But that's all you wanted? That's all you wanted, then? You just stood up for that? So this is what I always do whenever I get the opportunity to. I park as far away from everybody as possible. All by myself, in the back, nosed in if possible. Now remember, you shouldn't nose in unless if you have like a driveway behind you or a clear way to back up behind you. And then it's still not always the best idea to nose in because it is a little dangerous backing out. But since I stopped so late, and there's like nobody here, by the time I wake up and get going, almost everybody in this lot is going to be gone. Because if they got here before me, logic says they're going to leave before me. So no one's going to be in this parking lot. Even less people are going to be in this lot tomorrow. So what I do when I wake up is first thing I do, well, besides the pre-trip and whatnot, before I back out of my spot, I would walk to the back of my rig. See how there's nobody here right now? And it's like midnight. It's not going to fill up too much more than this. Nobody here. But before I back out of my spot, walk to the back of my truck, look under the trailer as you're walking along. I got a belly box on this side here, but make sure there's no one behind me, and then look at my route where I'm gonna back out and make sure that there's no one there, that I'm not gonna hit anybody, right? Obviously I would check to make sure my seals are still on my trailer and whatnot. Well, I'm back here, that's just a habit. And then as I walk around here, I'll check underneath the tires, make sure that there's no children or something lying underneath my trailer, or on a more serious note, make sure there's no homeless people seeking shelter from the rain or whatnot underneath my unit. You never know. And then you go all the way down here and I make sure the same thing. Make sure there's nobody lying underneath my truck. 'Cause you just never know. You never know. I've never had anyone underneath my trailer before. when I woke up in the mornings, but you gotta think of these things, because you know, some people don't have homes, and what if it was pouring rain all night, and they just so happened to decide to use your rig for shelter? And then what are you gonna do? You're gonna wake up in the morning and drive them right over. And then what are you gonna do? As the driver, that's your fault. Doesn't matter if he's homeless. That's murder in the eyes of the law. Or maybe not murder, manslaughter, negligence, reckless driving resulting in death? Negligence resulting in death? Do you mind? Get a muffler, eh? The passenger door is right here. I can let the boys out and they can run around on the grass right here, far away from any distractions of other people or whatnot. But those crickets, eh? Listen to that. They got some lungs on them. You guys can sing. Well, I should rephrase that. You guys can sing very loudly. Wow. I hope that's not going to keep me up. And while I'm here, you know what I like about American truck stops in the United States? Garbage cans. Garbage cans. See, there's another one underneath that light, way over there. You see that? Garbage cans, all the way here in the back of the parking lot, all the way around their property. Why can't Canadian truck stops do the same thing? You know, there's even Flying J's in Canada that don't have garbage cans. You know what happens then? You guessed it. Drivers start just dumping their garbage out in the parking lot. Now, I'm not saying that that's right, and I'm not condoning it, and I'm not blaming the fact that there's no garbage cans. It's completely the driver's fault for littering. But come on, give us some garbage cans. Thank you, American truck stops, for giving us garbage cans for our garbage. Because truck drivers have garbage too. You may have noticed that I've parked underneath this beam. You may be asking, Trucker Josh, what's with the beam, Trucker Josh? What's the beam for? I hear you. This used to be, what do you call that? Idle air. So you see these machines up here? That's air conditioning and heat. See, what I would have done is I would have nosed in here. There would have been a hose attached to that little hole there, and it would have come all the way down, and I would have opened this window, and there's an insert that goes in this window then, and then you have air conditioning from there blowing into your truck so that you don't have to idle your truck. And I think it's something like 10 bucks for the night or something, and if you're staying here on a reset for 36 hours, 34 hours in the States, that was a cheaper way than idling your truck for owner-operators. But obviously they weren't making money with it because nobody used it. And it is the best part of the day. The part of the day where I wind down, watch some YouTube, catch up on my social media. If you want to follow me, I have a Snapchat now. You can get sort of like a little preview to the vlog a day early. You can follow me on Twitter, Facebook, all the fun stuff. You'll find me. All the links are down below in the description. Thanks for joining today, guys. If you haven't already, hit that subscribe button and good things will happen to you, I promise. I'll see you tomorrow, 4 a.m. Central Time, right here on TJV.